Jamborees have been around for a while in football, but in basketball and baseball, they haven't been around until last year. And there was a big push for basketball and baseball to get Jamborees, something besides just going straight into the first game. For us, it's been huge, and I think every other coach would tell you the same, because it gives you a chance to experiment with some things and put some kids in situations that, game-type situations. And we didn't do it tonight, any of the teams here, but some teams will put a guy at second base starting in the third inning, or, any situation that you want, you can do in a Jamboree. It's kind of just a free scrimmage. So you get 4 innings against every team you play. You can have a maximum of 4 teams in one Jamboree. We had our 3 really good teams. I think Cassville is always a good team in Class 4, and then Dadeville's ranked number 2 in Class 1. So, it's a great opportunity for us to see some good teams and good competition, especially right now with us. This is our first practice, pretty much. I mean, we've been relegated to inside practices and in the outfield, so my infielders hadn't taken a ground ball and thrown across the infield yet. So this was huge for us. But defensively, extremely pleased with what I saw tonight. I don't know how many, putouts that we had, but I thought we played great defense, and even that, it was just a hustle play that was a do or die. I thought the outfielders shaded the hitters well. They read hitters. They remembered what they had done in the previous at-bats, to where we weren't last year I felt like we had to guide them some. This year I feel like, and this fall is the same way, they're moving on their own now. They're growing up. The infield, I have high expectations for my infield, because we return so many starters on the infield. I have 4 starters back on the infield, and so I have high expectations for them. They lived up and played great defense today. I think the thing I'm most happy with is our pitching. We had no walks in the first game, and I think we had 2 walks in the second game. Freshman, he'll grow up. He's going to be a good one, a year or 2 down the road, but it's a good situation to put him into, give him a little bit of pressure. We came back and brought Gunner in and held them to 2 runs, but, you have 2 walks equal 2 runs, and we really pound hard into our pitchers' heads. Walks are going to kill you. I understand you're trying to throw strikes, but walks will kill you. And, that's how they scored tonight. And so pitching-wise, I thought we threw great. We threw a lot of strikes, and, they pitched to contact and let our defense work. I think we have one of the best defenses in Southwest Missouri for Class 3. And hitting-wise, first game, being that we hadn't seen a live pitcher the entire spring yet, and all they had seen is my arm and our pitching machine, I knew the batters would be, way behind everybody else. We squeaked in a run with a good opposite field hit in the first inning, or in the first game against Cassville, and that was enough thanks to our pitching and defense. But second game, I was pleased. I think we out-hit them 11-1, and I was pleased. I talked to the kids in the third inning that we needed to piece hits together, not be so sporadic and widespread in our hits, because we were getting guys on base in scoring position every inning, couldn't push them through. Well, that fourth inning, we were able to push them through, and one of the things we tell them, bunts are going to win you and lose you 5 to 6 games a year. And, we hadn't done it a lot today, and we saved it for the end of the game. And we had the perfect guys up in the perfect situation. I had my 2 best bunters up, and they lay down 2 perfect bunts. And, we're able to, bunting forces people into uncomfortable situations is the best way I can put it. I heard a coach, the University of Texas coach, said that in a book that I was reading one time. It forces people to move in uncomfortable situations, and I like people on the other team to be in uncomfortable situations. So, I feel like we're a really good bunting team, and that just, proves our point to them that, it does mean a lot, especially for a team that, I think we don't really know what our identity is offensively yet. I've got a bunch of guys that I think have the potential to be really good, high-average power guys, but they've got to learn to hit the ball up the middle and go the other way, and, we're growing up. That's the best way I can say it. But I was really pleased with the first 5-6 guys in our order. They moved the ball really well tonight, and I was even pleased with the bottom of the order. They had some big hits too. So, the overall thoughts on the night, I'm extremely pleased. Defensively, offensively, bunting. I thought we played really well tonight for being the first time we were on a baseball field.